Good evening. I'm Stacy LaPlante, and I have the pleasure of teaching your children world history this year, global history. It is about 2,000 years of world history in 9 months flat. We will get there. We will make it to the year 2021 this June. You're also going to see so much maturity from your 9th graders this year. I know it might not seem like it now, but once we get back to in-person learning, they really do mature by June. This is my 19th year at Chippewa Valley High School, and I love what I do. I'm passionate about world history, but I'm also passionate about helping your children understand how the world today was impacted by the things we're going to study and real live people and their stories. So I would like all of you to sign up for my Remind text alerts. The directions are right here. You would type in 81010 where a name would go or a phone number, and the message would be the @ 3H32HC. And I will text out things like a night before a quiz or test, just a reminder, you have a quiz or test tomorrow. Have you practiced your Quizlet or Kahoot or taken the practice quiz or test? Or there's a project due tomorrow. Or if we get back to in-person learning anytime soon, there's a snow day coming up. If they tell me at 2 in the morning, I will text at 2 in the morning. That's our curriculum this year. So as I said, it's about 2,000 years of world history in 9 months. We've been building computer skills last week, getting used to Schoology, getting used to our online Teams format. But this week we've started content with our review of religions and belief systems of Earth. We will make it through our modern world by June, and we close out the year with our history tournament, in which your children will each get 2 people to debate on who changed planet Earth more. So it's kind of like the NCAA basketball tournament, but we'll have learned about all of these people and how they impacted us today. They each get somebody from this side and somebody from this side. No dibs, it's a blind draw. So like one of our most interesting matchups first round is Bill Gates versus Adolf Hitler. Not who's a good person, it's who changed Earth more. So we really concentrate on this tournament all year long. And I'll tell the kids, hey, this person is a number 3 seed in the tournament, so you know they're pretty important. What did they do that changed our history? So obviously what I'm hoping to accomplish for my students, your children, is to help them to always question the world around them. Why did that happen? Not a what, but a why. Always to think critically. I don't want to tell them what to think. I want to tell them perhaps how to think and give them the skills to do that. And always making that relevant connection from the past to them today. I rarely ever give homework. As long as they use their time here in school or our 59 minutes online, they should really not have homework. What do they need for class every day? Obviously an internet device right now. As I tell them, their days of trapper keepers are done. A file folder or a binder for every class is a necessity. When we do get into things like creating posters that will be hand-drawn, they can use notebook paper, but they're going to need some coloring supplies. Crayons, markers, colored pencils, just one of those things. So as we've gotten into Microsoft Teams and we've gotten some of the hiccups out of the way, I expect my students, when they're logged on live at the start of each of their class, to type in their name in the chat. So when they get online, their video cameras are to be on, so I know it's them, and their microphones are to be off. If they have a question during class, absolutely turn your microphone back on, say, hey, Mrs. LaPlante, I've got a question. They can turn the video camera back off and use one of the provided background apps. That's fine. Once I see their face, just to know that they're actually there that day. I expect them to have manners when they're online. I've had to mute several students, whether it's playing their music out loud or just blurting out inappropriate things, and I've muted them and had a chat with them privately about manners. online manners. You wouldn't do this in the classroom live. We're not going to do that on the computer live. I certainly don't expect your students to print anything. Everything is online and in an editable format through Office 365, which all of your children have free access to. I do accept late work within 1 week of a due date for full credit, within 3 weeks for half credit. Just a couple of things coming up for you. They do have their first quiz in 2 days. So this Friday, the 18th, they have their first quiz on Schoology. It's 20 vocab words from our religions review, and literally they're going to drop and drag the definition to match the vocab word. The vocab words come from Quizlet, and we're going to play Kahoot to get ready for that. I'm even going to post a practice quiz, which will be on Schoology. So if you want to ask your student, hey, how'd you do on that practice quiz? Ask them. Important dates coming up. Parent-teacher conferences are next month, Wednesday the 14th, Thursday 2 different sessions on the 15th. Please do make sure you've signed up for our CVHS messenger system. I know Mr. Williams, our principal, sends out important information on those calls. Parent portal, I highly suggest you keep track of your children's grades, as this is a required class to obtain their diploma through the state of Michigan. And I do update grades generally daily, but certainly weekly. And I do put missing if I don't have it. Again, there's my contact information, my email, my direct phone number here, and I'm going to go back to the remind slide. There we go. Please do sign up for that slide. It's been a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for stopping by. Go Big Reds, and let's hope 2021 is a better year for everyone.